Yes guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another video. So today we're finally wow, yeah, we're finally getting the car, the M240i, tuned to stage 2. It's quite early and obviously we're on our way down to Williams Performance, but I'm going to start the day right, and we've got 7 floors to get down. So you can see over here we are on number 7. So yeah, let's get straight into this with a nice, brisk, early morning jog. Yeah, who said I was going to do that, mate? Yeah, forget all of that, mate. Easy, 7 floors. Yes, yes. That's what we like. yes. Cheers. Cheers. No one will ever know. How would they know? Okay, so today is the day, and I did hope for better weather, but this is England and it probably will be 30 degrees later on. Highly unlikely, but never say never. So we are currently running stage 1, and it is a multi-map from BM3, but we'll get into that later on once we do decide which stage are we going, because those of you that do know the B58 very well would know that is stage 2 and stage 2 plus. There's 2 options to go stage 2. Stage 2 would just require a downpipe, and whether that's going to be a decat or a sports cat, we don't know. We're not going to really say what we're going to do. We're going to wait and see. Or I'm quite sure Mark is just going to say, mate, don't worry, here comes the worst Newcastle or Geordie accent ever. No bother, don't worry son, we'll go stage 2 plus HPFP. Aye, I love the word aye. Whenever I come up north, everyone says aye. So I'm like, me? No, aye. I'm like, aye, okay, don't worry about it. But I just can't wait to see the man them. Hopefully we're going to have the old Chiz Tech, the old Boz Tech, the guy that always tries to kill me in his infamous i30N. But yeah, so we are, I don't know, me personally, I think take the car in stages. The whole point of stages is to do it gradually, and if you need more, then do more, because this car, compared to my M140 anyway, when I did have that, is already in a better position because it's got better dampening. It's got the KW adaptive dampers, which means it probably can help put the power down, and it also has an M Performance. I did have a Quaif on mine, but the M Performance is slightly different in terms of operation, so it is slightly, it's not the same. In a nutshell, it is definitely not the same, and I would say this is a vast improvement over the M140. So what am I getting at? Let me tell you what I'm getting at. I think this car is ready for stage 2 plus. However, I'm not sure whether all round that would be a good decision for me unless I've done what I've got planned first for the car, because I'm going to be very honest with you. This car, the potential of the B58 is unreal, and I know I've had loads of comments saying that X55 potential is great as well, but for what I know, and for what the audience requires and wishes, it's all about the B58. It's all about that B58, baby. I think I should go on a t-shirt somewhere, so yeah, hit me up if you think so. But guys, tell me something for free. The B58, once tuned, is an absolute animal. So already in stage 1, it's an absolute animal. And the fact that we've got not the best weather right now, we are just coming out of winter, or just, I don't know, I don't really want to say what we're doing with this weather anyway, but stage 1 is enough. And I can't even get grip sometimes, and I know the tyres are on their way out, but the plan for me is to go to a set of semi-slicks, but in this weather, no chance. But with the multi-map, you can flick between stock, stage 2 unleaded, super unleaded, and stage 2 standard unleaded. So for me, it's something that I'm going to have to make a decision. Do I actually need all of that mid-range, or should I just settle for stage 2? But yeah, let's go up, meet the main man Mark at Williams Performance, and make a decision. I'll catch you guys in a sec. Okay, so the M240 is on the ramp, and obviously Mr. Williams Love and Power has said to me, Tim, we should go stage 2 plus, and I have said no. So today we're just going to go for stage 2. The issue I'm having now is, do I go for a sports cat or a decat? So now I know there are two arguments to say, yeah, a decat probably will make more power than a sports cat, but for me, where I'm going to take this car on track a lot, I think the sports cat's just going to help with the volume, and especially if we're going to be changing the exhaust at a later time, I think a sports cat's probably going to aid bringing that sound down. But yeah, let's catch up with Mark now and see what he's got to say about the M240i. So, the man, the myth, Mr. Williams, how are you doing?
Tim? Not bad.
Good. So, firstly, what do you think? I'm back in a V58. What do you think?
Good news in it.
It is.
Back in a proper car with a proper engine.
So guys, like I said, Mark has been involved with me and with my cars from the get-go. So Mark obviously knew about the M240 before many others did, but this is the first time he's actually seeing it in the flesh. And as I said to you guys this morning on the way, Mark, try to be nice. Stage 2 or stage 2 plus? What would you do?
If you're doing straight away, 2 plus.
2 plus. But like for me, I just think stage 2, because it allows me to get the car powerful, but also do suspension before we go. Because how much more power are you getting out of a stage 2 plus compared to a stage 2 anyway?
It's only about 20 horsepower. It's not a,
but is it a huge increase? No. In terms of noticeable, are you noticing or you don't notice
not
it?
from 2 to 2 plus. If you're going from 1 or from stock to 2 plus.
Okay. So I think stage 2 is going to be okay now. And the next question is, sports cat. I've got a few questions in it. Sports cat or D-cat? What pros and cons or whatever, if there are any? What would you say?
If you're driving a road car legally on the road, a sports car.
Okay, so now in terms of power anyway, how much difference is that like?
It's stage 2 levels on stock turbo. There's sort of no difference.
So if I had a D-cat, I'm not going to be gaining an extra 30. Okay, so I think we'll go for the sports cat today. And as you can see, guys, just up here on the banner anyway, you can see the VRSF. So the VSRF is what we're going to go for today, but we also have other brands, and I'll leave a link to the website, guys, where you can find the other products. But yeah, the car's currently on the ramp, so yeah, let's get straight into it. And I don't know, as you guys can see, the weather is not exactly dry. It's not exactly bone dry, so we might have to wait until we get a bit of better weather to then flash the stage 2 and obviously go out for our first wheel drive. But yeah, let's get straight into this video and we'll catch you guys in a sec. So the flash has been completed, but as I was saying, where it is the Multimap stage 2, if I hold this button 1, 2, 3, there you could just see the revs have just changed, and simply by pressing the cruise control after pressing the resume button, I can now go through multiple maps. So 4 is actually stock, and then 3 is the best map, super unleaded stage 2. That's unleaded stage 2, and this is ACN 91, which I don't think we get in the UK anyway. But say if Rick decided to take the M lights on a road trip and there wasn't super unleaded, I'd be like, no worries, mate, I'll pop normal unleaded in there and stay in map 2, because that's for normal unleaded. But if I had Supreme, or I don't know what it's called in other brands, but Tesco Momentum or anything super unleaded, I'd be in number 3. And if I wanted to go stock, if I was just driving to work, I'd drive it in map 4. And then if somebody wants it, I'll just be like, mate, just me pull over, put it in park, and let's get it on. But yeah, guys, that is a very, very good feature of having a Multimap, and that's something why I really, really tell people. It kind of pays off to map your car yourself, unless you're going for a custom tune, then maybe yeah, but if not, boot mod 3 is your friend. But yeah, as you can see, guys, it's getting quite late, so let's go out there for our first wheel drive in the B58 M240. Obviously it's a B58 and M240. Okay, so we're currently on some more familiar roads, albeit not the best roads, however, because we're quite narrow to begin with. But stage 2 for me is where it's at. So the downpipe, without having to go for a full exhaust mod, kind of helps aid in giving it some good sound. And Chistech has said we've got to be ready to do an exhaust next time we're up. So very excited to do that. But in terms of the stage 2, 91 octane is what we're running currently. So 91, quite sure it's 91 octane is what we're running, simply because I've gone for normal unleaded, because on the way back there wasn't many petrol stations that were selling good quality super unleaded. And on top of that, you never know, because some batches of super unleaded are good, some batches, but you know what, unleaded is always unleaded. So I just thought, you know, run 91, and then when I go on track, little flick of the cruise control, and I'm up to 93. In terms of next steps, HPFP, yeah, sure, but I think the biggest thing for me, like I said, I want to get this thing handling like how it should be handling. So the engine is no doubt amazing, but handling wise, we've always said this, the M lights need work, and that's why I've got this as a project to myself, not just to have something already built, something that's going to entertain me, something that's fun, something that you guys enjoy as well. And in a nutshell, the possibilities are endless, absolutely endless. So for me, the next possible step for me would be handling, braking. That's what I want to address, especially with the track day that's incoming. I think the key thing for me is making sure that this thing is going to take the power, and because the handling is not going to be amazing in comparison to the M2, I need to do a bit of work, a tiny bit of work, what I can to get it where it should be in terms of track ready. So that's not full track spec, I meant track ready in terms of the basic necessities. So that video is going to be coming out soon as well with the big man Mark. So guys, we're going to end things here. The M240 is stage 2, picking up things where we left them with the M140. So yeah, next steps, getting this car super ready for track, and then going all out. When I say all out, I mean we're not messing around. We're not playing games here, fellas. We're not playing games at all, lads. But yeah, guys, I hope you're having a great Sunday. As usual, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. God bless.